Hey, this is Max. Welcome back to another CSR2 video. Here we're looking at the Hill Climb, the Summit final part of the Icon series, and you get to win the Porsche Mission R concept. I'm going to give you my quick take on this event. First of all, this is a 100 race event, which means it is going to be a little bit of work to get through. Secondly, but partially good news is that you actually can get the car at race 70. That's the final car, and lock-in number 6 is to use this car to win the final 30 races to get more parts. So that is more or less optional for people that are barely able to just get to the end there, and you're basically otherwise out of resources. Talking about resources, 6 lock-ins, 5 of which are mandatory in order to get this car. That's a lot of resources. The first lock-in's easy because it's a variety of cars, including some tier 3, tier 2. That's basically to suck you in. You'll be done with this event at race 16 if you got lock-in number 1. By lock-in number 2, though, it goes back to the recent pattern of a specific car, and this is the Acura NSX Type S. While it's a great car and it is a milestone car, this one it's its own brand, its own fusions, and is brand new as of the introduction of this car. But it is a great car, and certainly I'm looking forward to building it more by going through the event and also pulling crates. The next one is where things get to the potentially digging into your pocket point, because this is a Purple Star prize car that you will need parts for, and plenty of stage 6s, I would assume, because these events always require at least 3 to 4 strong stage 6s or 5 or even more of the weaker stage 6s to try to make it through. So if all you have are the equivalent of intake and turbo coming from the crates, you're probably going to end up holding a lot more crates. And with Purple Star, even though the crates may be free on a daily or every 2-day basis, if you want to pull any crates extra, it's going to cost you money. Lock-in number 4 is another Purple Star car, so same issue with the crates, but this is an older car that shares parts. Well, this particular one's not, but there are older versions of the car that shares parts, so this one isn't as intimidating to build as, say, the super van to try to get to the max part. Where they really kind of throw a wrench in the works, in a sense, of getting through this easily, is this brand new car. Introducing any brand new tier 5 into an event is simply a strategy to force you to build a car, spend resources, and potentially spend some more money. This particular car is a tier 5, so 6 million in-game cash at minimum to build it. Plus, Subaru Fusions, while plentiful for older players, I don't know how players who only played recently would be doing with Subaru Fusions, but assuming you still have the Fusions, in the end, you're probably going to need the stage 6s. If this car is not very good, you may need a lot of upgrades in order to get there. So 5 cars to get to the 6th car, and then ultimately, if you're really the completionist type and you want to finish all 100 races, you have to build this as well. Difficulty, probably not that bad until all lock-ins are complete, and that's at least race 55. You got to race 56. I suspect, as usual with these kind of events, your most difficult races will be here, 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 and not necessarily the relays, although recently they did make relays more difficult than before. However, in our experience of older finale events, if not everything's relays, then the sprints and the speed traps going to be challenging. They're going to be the ones where that specific car, and we're not sure which lock-in, but most likely these two, this and this, or this and this will end up being those two for the lock-in, because they do want to make you use something new, make it build enough to make it through these final challenges. So that's where things are going to get tough, right near the end, as usual. One of the ways to go about this is to rush your way as far as you can, get this car when it comes out, get it to this lock-in, and then start to really figure out how you're going to manage to build everything else. If you can't make it this far, don't stress about it. One thing I notice about recent events is they're coming quicker and quicker, and they're basically done in 2 seasons, 3 seasons. These, quote, large events are no longer as large or as long as they used to be, where they could be for 3-4 months they're completing within a month and a half. So there's going to be another event coming, probably something similar with a brand new car, same deal, over and over and over again. Unless you're just in love with this particular prize car, there will be more chances and there will be other cars. And if you're a free-to-play player, these events really are kind of out there to suck you into the potential of spending. You can try to make it through and you may get lucky, but generally speaking, these are events where you just complete what you can and pass on the rest. So what is my goal here? I'm going to look at this Subaru and see if I can make it, but my general feeling is if I can make it, I will. If I cannot, I will pass on this. Recently I've been doing too many events and too quickly, and it's starting to wear on my resources and my ability to keep up with keys and just with the strategies and luck, for that matter, of getting the parts I need. If I can complete the event, I will, and I'll put a video up when I get there. But if I don't complete it, it won't hurt my feelings. So that's my take on this event. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to make them. If you like the video, leave a like. If you like my channel and you like hearing my advice on these events, subscribe, hit the bell, and you get notified when I put up videos like this. And as always, thank you for watching my videos. I'll catch you next time.